Good, good morning. Good morning. Excuse me. Straight up now, tell me. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Straight up now, tell me. In a dream. A bump, a bump, bump. Good morning, everyone. Tom, aka No Sure Thomas, world's greatest economist. I am giving up, guys. I'm wanting to give up. I'm not going to lie. I am concerned that there's not going to be a real crypto bull market. Like, am I wasting my time? I want to get out. I can't wait for this. I can't wait to get out. I want there to be a bull run and get out, but I'm ready to throw in the towel. I'm so tired of all the nonsense. Like, most of layer ones is just, they have these visions, but they're not really making real progress. You got all this crap going on Cardano with all the governance and nothing really happening on Solana. I mean, and I'm not trying to act like nothing good is happening on Cardano. Now everyone's piling in on LenFi. Well, what do you expect? Like, how is LenFi supposed to stay in business? How is a product supposed to stay in business when the chain is barely functional? You know what I mean? So, you think the people on the LenFi team, people are saying they sold, insiders sold? I mean, people have to make a living. I don't know if you know that or not. Or are they just supposed to hold forever? It's been like 5 years, hasn't it? There ain't nothing happening on Cardano. Nothing. Ain't nothing that happened on Solana. Nothing. I was a little frustrated with Coinbase. Shardy B was like, "Oh, and that's no wonder they have my number." And everyone's saying like, because apparently the hack happened in January. Coinbase says it's only 1% of the users. Who knows if they're telling the truth or not? Um, a lot of people. I'm trying to remember when I started getting Coinbase calls, and I think it was before January, to be quite honest. I think there were people saying they get Coinbase calls. They don't even have a Coinbase account, so it's probably just they're just throwing a wide net. Now the people that did have the info released, it is really bad, in my opinion. Some people were saying, excuse me, we looked at a video yesterday where some like father-in-law was protecting her step. I don't know, bro. Like they were attacking them over crypto, and the dude was all bloody, getting bloodied up. Some people were saying, yeah, they were able to target that dude because of the Coinbase account. That's what's scary, man. These people will come after you at your house. Couple $100,000. I mean, if that it probably doesn't. I wonder how much has to be in your Coinbase account for them to get on a plane, show up at your house. Crap, I've been on mute. That's twice I've done this in 2 days. So, bunch of soy boy low T people in the house. No one talking. There's 5 or 6 people, 0 likes. Come on, guys. Come on. I updated the title. I've been meaning to put Meet Kevin in the title more often just because I can. Meet Kevin will be like, yeah, he's just trying to get clicks. Kiss my ass, Meet Kevin. You're a hack. House hack? Is that the name? House hack? It's more like I'm a hack. All right, Coinbase up $9. Coming back off that big down day yesterday. They were down pretty big. They got hacked. Apparently the DOJ or the SEC is investigating for misreporting user counts. So that was weighing them down. I'm kind of contemplating. Thank you, yeah. I'm kind of contemplating getting rid of Coinbase and moving back into Tesla and some other shit. I don't know, bro. I'm going to hang on for a little while. I got nervous. I got a little nervous. I don't know how much more upside there is in this sucker. It's heavily dependent on a crypto bull market. Jason in the house. Poo Poo reports up. We'll get to it. I'm sure it's extra poo today. I'm sure he's phoning it in on a Friday with nothing going on. Besides Stacy's Bonds. Stacy's Bonds has got it going on. Polar Waters been rough, bro. My Polar Waters haven't gone on sale. Can't get a computer. Ate pizza more than I should have this week, and I'm gonna eat pizza tonight because it's friends and neighbors and pizza night. And by friends and neighbors, I mean about the only good show available right now on TV. I don't know if anything new comes out this week. I am desperate for something to watch. Something good, you know what I'm saying? Friends and Neighbors is the only good show out there. People told me about that show on Paramount with what's his face, the Venom guy. Supposed to be pretty good. I don't know if I can put up with their accents. You gonna watch the new Tom Segura movie on Netflix? Sounds stupid. There's no way a Tom Segura movie's any good. Bad thoughts.
You got 24 hours, Agent 6. Don't get yourself.
I don't feel like. I don't want to get a copyright strike, but I'm looking at this real quick. When does this come out? This looks pretty good. It also looks kind of dumb. Oh, it came out May 13th. It's kind of like a Tom Farley movie. Or the Farley brothers? Not Tom Farley. This looks really bad, but kind of good. It's been out for 3 days, bro. Have you seen it? It looks like that might be a 5 or a 6 on IMDb. I'll probably get about 20 minutes into it and stop watching. I mean, I liked Tom Segura, but he's kind of an asshole. And Robert Eiler's in it. That's not surprising. That's from The Sopranos. 6.3. About right. Surprised what's her face is not in it. The he was the son. Yeah, it's too early in the morning. You know, the God damn it. Robert Eiler has a podcast with her. It was his sister on The Sopranos. Willow? No, not Willow. Was it? I don't remember. Bobby Lee's in it. I like Bobby Lee. He's not even listed in the top credits. Must have been like one of those quick. Wait a second. This is a television show? Wow, this is a television show. Okay, so Robert Eiler, I just clicked on one episode, it looks like. Yeah, I'll check this out. It looks kind of dumb. Oh, Robert Eiler is the main dude, it looks like. Alrighty, nice little tangent. I've been picking dogs. Nah, I've been picking dogs. The edge, what the fudge does that mean? Okay, Coinbase continues to rep. Is it short squeezing? ETH is up $40. That's good. Is Bitcoin doing pretty good? Nasdaq up 27. E-mini S&P up 5. Those are pretty flat. Dogs. Oh, movies. Yeah. Well, aren't most of those your wife's fault? Bitcoin at 103.3. Shows something. There's not. It's pretty hard to pick a good movie these days, dude. They don't really make them good anymore. I can't remember the last time I saw a good movie. The last good movie I saw was probably Deadpool, and even that one, it's getting kind of, you know, I don't even like watching movies. Velez in the house. I don't even like watching movies anymore. They're too long. I would prefer like a 8 episode series over a 2 hour movie. Personally, it's hard for me. Like every now and then they'll be like, "Oh, I want to see that when it's available," and then it's available, and it's like, 2 hours. Like it's hard for me to lock in, as the cool kids say. I don't know if they're saying that anymore. It's hard for me to lock in on something for 2 hours. It's got to be really good. All right, Coinbase, continue to make my day. Robinhood up 90 cents. Coinbase is almost back from how much it was down yesterday. Wonder what Shardy B is going to have to say about that. Probably nothing. She was acting like she was going to buy some puts on that shit. She's getting her face melted. Actually, I want to see if I can find. I saw long legs. It was weird, crazy, but entertaining. Sounds stupid. I like Nicolas Cage, but 6.6. What's it on? Hulu? That's a good one. I'm not a big fan of eerie movies. I like Alicia Witt a lot. She is fine. She, she can have my buffet. She can eat my genocide. That's not very good. It's a trip, like your face. I'm excited to announce that I've partnered with is an acceptable all. I'm excited to announce you're a loser. I don't understand. She acts like she's got so much money and she's so special. And like, did you really need to sell a leverage trading platform for more money? This is like, you're really kind of a douchebag, to be quite honest. Like, how greedy are you? Nothing good comes out of people leverage trading. You're ruining people's lives just so that you can make a little extra money. Market's likely set to rip, pulling back. So this is what I was referring to. A couple emails or a couple tweets. So instead of paying the 20 million ransom, they're going to pay up to 400 million in fines. Yes, I applaud that. Don't give the criminals money. And they lost all my info, including driver's license info, last 4 digits of some bank info, account history, DOB. You should add Coinbase Prime. F coin. Yeah, it's annoying, but and it was a bad hack. If you're one of the, and if I'm one of them, that sucks, bro. I could have sworn she talked. Apparently, yeah. Yeah, so here she goes. Coin throwing a TR combo may take some lotto puts tomorrow. You would have got your face melted. She probably didn't because it was up pre-market. Meta delaying their AI model release. Not good. That can be a buying opportunity. Bitcoin's pushing. Bitcoin dominance down a little. We'll get to crypto in a second. We got to finish stocks and we got to talk about the Poo Poo Report. All right, Coinbase. I wonder if me, Kevin, had anything to say about Coinbase. MicroStrategy down 2, Tesla up 4. I would love to see one big fat dip in Tesla, bro. Looks like there's a line here to be had. Yeah, it's above it. Come on, let's get. Well, I mean, if Tesla's dipping, the market's dipping. So, step moving up again. I wouldn't touch this one. UNH. I think this has been mostly a smear campaign. That article that they're getting investigated is old from like last year. So, this could be a good buy the dip candidate. I mean, if you want to gamble. They're probably too big to fail. A microphone. I'm not investing in it, but Meta Planet kind of chilling. Palantir up 80 cents. Tesla had a dip. Everything was scared. I don't know that. Are they still keying Teslas? Put up 69 cents. 69. Microsoft down 349. I handed you this one on a silver platter. Silver platters. I'm going to add that to the title. Silver platters. NVIDIA. Michael Burry is talking his book again. You don't know who Michael Burry is? He's the one that made a bunch of money on the Big Short in the 2008 crisis. The only thing he's ever gotten right. And was he special then? I don't know. The movie made him look like he knew what he was doing. He hasn't been right since then. He's been trying to bet against the next Black Swan event since then. There's going to be Black Swan events, and someone's going to have hit it big, right? Because there's always doomsdayers. So there's going to be a story, but he's no oracle, right? Betting on Black Swans is a great way to lose all your money, and a few people are going to hit the lottery because they're going to be in it when it happens. There's going to be some people, some doomsdayers in it when it actually happens. There is nothing special about Michael Moreno. Could he be right a second time? Will lightning strike? Maybe. I mean, I don't think a recession or big pullbacks out of the question. But I think there's going to be a blow off top before, right? I don't know that I would go crazy now. I don't know that I would call the top now and go for the Black Swan event. But, I mean, he's got a lot more money than me, so... a lot more money than me. Elon Musk says he wants to bring Tesla's robotaxi to Saudi Arabia, where Uber is also old news. No, whatever. I mean, boring news. Elon Musk. Elon Musk says. The 3 worst words up in the top 5 categories of the 3 worst words someone could say. Elon Musk said. Charles Haskinson said. Some examples of things you don't want to start your day with. Oh, shit. That sucks. So she did get an email. So her info was leaked, and she would definitely be someone that I would probably move, bro. Or like, I don't know, like you give an address of like do PO boxes work at Coinbase? I don't want to go get a PO box, but that's the kind of security you got to go through these days. Like we've talked about security before. Use things like Bitwarden, protect your Bitwarden with the YubiKey, Kurtz. Enhanced the security recently because of some of this. Good for him. Use passkeys. Use YubiKeys on your exchanges. Use an email that's completely sanitized. Spin up a new email account. Monitor that email account. The phone number's the tough one, man. Like, that's the thing I want to sanitize. I need to be so rich that I can just have 2 phone numbers, I guess. I don't know. Like, I have one phone number that's just for bullshit like that, or I don't know, bro. Or I need a phone number that I assign to just like my bank account and any special like cryptos, which I don't even really plan on being much in the future other than just like Bitcoin. But that way, if I know if a phone call comes in on that number, I mean, you just got to know not to reply to text message. I also get sick of the calls, bro. I'm getting like 5 or 6 calls a day. Remember when it used to be a thing that you could get off the no call list and all that? Nope. Just scammers nonstop. My Coinbase password is getting changed, or they want to buy my house. Do you guys get those? Am I the only one? Jason, do you get them? Velez? Hello? You get the Coinbase calls? You get people wanting to buy your house? Get some political calls from time to time too. Those are annoying as shit. I get them all the time. Yeah, it's fucking annoying. Like 4 to 10 a day, bro. I just block. I'm to the point where I don't even answer it. It says spam risk and I block. You get the emails. I don't think I get the emails. So your email's leaked. Obviously. Sync is paused. Sign in again. Hi, Tom. Use your passkey. This is a problem sometimes. Read your security key. Try another way. I don't know what. Enter your password. Mm-hmm. Let's see. This is an email I haven't checked in a while. Just kind of want to sign in. I don't want them to deactivate it. Microsoft. Oh, Jiminy Christmas, bro. No, they want me to add a recovery phone. Yep. They want me to add a home address. No, thank you, bitch. Bitch, bitch, bitch. All right, here's my other account. Vote now. Coinbase annual meeting. I don't think I got an email that my Coinbase account was hacked. So I don't know. Coinbase Advanced. No. You have 8 days to do your. So I don't think a lot of people are saying because they've been getting those scam calls is because they think their info got hacked. I'm not sure that that's true. If you don't have like your exchange, if you don't have your exchanges locked down to a special email, so like if I were to get a Coinbase on my email that I know is out there on the dark web and everything, because you can do dark web checks, I get a Coinbase email on that account. I mean, first of all, they're not going to email you saying your account's been compromised. If you don't do some of these things, it's because you're lazy. And you're eventually going to get got. Summer sets have arrived. Does that mean I told you to stop emailing me and you only email me? You have my shit in. Featherweight slub v-neck tee. $38. Holy shit, bro. Sauce spun v-neck tee. $28. Buy 3. They have my size in. A little bit more. Oh, $28. Only 18 left. Oh, 3-pack. Extra large. Add the bag. U bag. $80. Shipping $12? Are you out of your freaking fracking? They have my undies in. 4-pack. $60. Yes, I'm crazy. I want that. They do not. That's what we do over here. I go live and just shop. You want my buffet? You want to taste my General Sal? Pin code. You want to taste my General Sal? Ho Chi Minh. I have 2 PayPals. One of them's the right one of them's the wrong one. I don't know how to fix it easily. Maybe I can just delete that one. You want to taste my General Sal? I just ordered some expensive ass black bee 100% organic cotton shirts. I might have got it, but it's really easy to see it's fake. It doesn't say Coinbase. Not gonna lie, Coinbase hack it was bad. It was really bad. My info has been compromised a while back. I went into urgent care in their database, but they sent me a letter and everything. Everyone's on the good luck, bro. Everyone's on the dark web. You've got to stay frosty at all times. Use Bitwarden, set up multi-factor, yada, yada, yada. YubiKeys, don't fall for educating yourself on looking for and don't falling for scams. Don't fall for scam texts. Like, I basically do not pay attention to any phone calls unless it's like a friend, family. If it's a bank or an exchange, like Wells Fargo's or Bank of America or Chase, they're not going to call you saying, hey, unless they want to, like And Wells Fargo, Chase, any of them. I don't think any of them has ever called, like cold call. All right, Coinbase, 257 currently. Pretty boring day in the stock market. The SPX M2 is continuing to heat up, which is good. SPX up 5, NASDAQ up 11. These are near all-time highs. JT in the house. How you doing, brother? Bonds up 25 ticks. Bonds go up, rates go down. Volatility down 21 cents. JT is mowing the lawn today, I bet. Ricky in the house. I turn on the setting on the iPhone that forwards all because to my voicemail if I've ever spoken to someone. I turn the setting on the iPhone that forwards all calls to my voicemail if I've never spoken to someone. Where the fudge do I do that? You just got off the mower. I know Fridays is mow day. I want to forward all my calls. Cellular. My number. Wi-Fi calling is off. Not that one. Battery, general. General maybe. Software, iPhone, AirDrop, CarPlay. Had to put new truck washed. Oh yeah, you actually wash your vehicles. But you wash those. I think it's an iPhone. Oh, it's an app. Ridgeline. Does it cost money? RIDGELINE. Ridgeline Real Estate, Ridgeline Church, Credit Union, Hands Driver Coaching. No. Bitch. I don't think it's Ridgeline. What is it? Oh, JT said Ridgeline. What's it? Ridgeline? What do you... I'm searching for the app Ridgeline. What app is it, dummy? Phone app. Phone app is a default. Oh. I think it's on the phone app. Let's see. Favorites. Like where, bro? Voicemail. How do I edit it? Do I go to settings? Apps. Phone. Incoming calls. Announce calls. Share name. Oh, you can turn that on. Call forwarding. Bam. No. Silence unknown callers. Calls from unknown numbers will be silenced, sent to voicemail, and there we go. Bam. Call blocking and identification. Ricky with the alpha today, bro. Dial assist. There we go. Silence unknown caller. Ricky with the alpha for a change. Ricky's usually a negative drain on the chat, but today he came in with the goods. All right, let's get to the Poo Poo Report. Man, 42 minutes in? Holy shit, boys. We have been rambling a lot today. I'm sure the report is extra bad today. But I'm going to go in it with a good attitude. I'm going to be objective. Dr. Payne in the house. How you doing, brother? Just in time for the Poo Poo Report. Oh, it's a one-pager. Import prices rose a bit. U of M at 7 a.m. I don't know what that is. University of Mexico. Trump to announce tariffs on some countries soon. Basically, if no deal, Trump says he'll just set the limit. Everyone tunes in for the Poo Poo. No live today. Have family project before school. I hope you have a good day, Meet Kevin. Even though I think you're a con artist. SMCI 44 line holding. AI enthusiasm may put 5943 in play. All right. SMCI. I will give him kudos for buying this when there was blood in the streets. There is a gap up. It already met that. I'm just trying to see what his lines are. There is a line here that would be in play. 51. Nope, that was a gap up and then it came back down. There's another gap up that it's got to come back down on. And another one down here. Not all gaps got to get filled, but you know the saying, all gaps got to get filled. So, I don't know. This one, I would need to know more about what's going on with all that tax fraud stuff that they're doing or whatever happened with that. This one doesn't really interest me that much. But kudos to him for having the balls to buy it when it was cheap. Tesla pushing 347.58. It rejected here yesterday. The next line is 414. I still think pre-robo-taxi, this is a hard stretch, but I think playing puts, absent some shock, is a bad idea. Buying puts is always a bad idea. So I'll give them a little bit of, all right, look at Coinbase, up 18. Let's go, baby. Buying puts is always a bad idea. He said 414. Let's see what we got there. There is absolutely nothing at 414 that says, unless that was, oh, there's a fib. That must have been, let's see what we got. 4. The line would be 414.50. All right, so I'll give him credit. That's a good line. That's the fib. What was that? Like 414. $414.50. If he's within a buck, I'll give it to him. 414, I'll give it to him. That's some good alpha ish. I mean, that's the next, like Fibonacci's are about the only thing that really you can kind of kinda make cases for. You can see that it came down to here, came up, went up to this fib, and then came back down to this fib. But you don't know though. You know what I'm saying? Like it could reject here. 414 to the upside and who knows to the downside. Like it just tells you like kind of what could happen. It doesn't tell you the direction. So, but yeah, 415 would be the previous all-time high. Hocus pocus, snake oil. It's just, you know, if it's going against you, you can kind of have an idea of where your pain points are going to be, but you don't know. Technical analysis is just something that suckers people into thinking the person's smart. Q's held up yesterday. He's been definitely listening to my channel, calling it the Q's. Held up yesterday, so trailing stop game continues. There goes a little big fat -3. Mid-April to May recovery has been very strong. No signs of a typical sell in May. Sell in May, mentioning the sell in May with any kind of like seriousness is -3 points. Sell in May go away is just a stupid saying. RH struggles at 220. RH, what's RH? I mean Robinhood, but it's not 220. Rocket Housing. CoreWeave gave up its run yesterday. Yep, you got that one wrong. My favorite today, Coin, bounce at 244. I'm going to give them some kudos on this one. What time did this report came out? Because if this came out after there was like already a strong bounce in Coin, this one's a tough one. My favorite today, Coin, bounce at 244, may retest first. I would love to know what time this came out and what price Coin was at the time. So I want to give them kudos here. Coin is just getting back what it lost yesterday. But in general, it's in fuego from the S&P, and that buying hasn't even started yet. Do you know what time this report came out? Almost to your 800 target. It didn't bounce at 244, so we got that wrong. Coin bounce at 244, may retest before the market opened. Yeah, but Coinbase was up a decent amount. It was 249 at 6 a.m. It was 249 at 3 a.m. It was like 250 at 3 a.m. And it bounced around 240. So, space flying. There comes that negative drag on the channel. You're about to break even. Here comes that negative drag, Ricky. He put it in at 6. Yeah, we're not going to give him any credit. 626. I mean, let's say he started it. He probably started it. Someone probably did it for him. Or he started transcribing at 6. Let's give him 5 a.m., bro. Let's say he started at 5 a.m. There's 6 a.m., 5 a.m., 4 a.m. It was already 248. So I'll give him a little bit, but that was already a semi-strong rebound from. Wait a second. It wasn't. Why? May 12th. Oh, that was 4 days ago. Okay. May 13th. It was as low as 227. That was 3 days ago. That's some okay. I'll give him some okay there. Got as low as 231. on the 13th. This is when it got added to the S&P, I think. And then yesterday it got as low as 240. I'm not sure where is 244. That's near a fib. And my fib could be off just because I don't 100% set these to the penny sometimes. I don't go out of I just close enough for government work. So let's see. I think he lives and dies by the fibs. 246-ish. 9 of 10 on the Alpha report today. Smoking. Happy Friday. Hell yeah. No Right Friday, guys. It was No Right Thursday for Kurt yesterday. So I wonder if it's No Right Friday too. Another interesting play for soft landing. Airlines slowly recovering. Watch these. Yawn. Yawn. Absent Trump news. Few catalysts on the table. I'll agree with him there. For May, other than NVIDIA, this is some decent opinion. And then June data sets in will be more interesting. So I'll give this a... He needs to stop talking about trailing stops. I'll give this like a 3 out of 10. World peace. I was thinking this morning we need to freaking go to war with China. I'm tired of them stealing all our corporate data, state-sponsored crypto ransom attacks. Chris, all excited that bet that Roosters and Nuggets fan. Yeah, congratulations to the Nuggets last night, taking it to Game 7. If it wasn't for Michael Westbrook, I wouldn't even care. I mean, I'm rooting for Oklahoma just because I like Shai. I'm happy for Shai. Jokic's got a title. And it's the NBA, so generally who gives a shit? All right, let's get into crypto. Coinbase is higher than it was before that started. Yes, Jason, Coinbase is in fuego. I was thinking about selling Coinbase. If it would have went down today, I probably would have sold. What was my title? Giving up? I was about ready to give up on Coinbase. It was social engineering is a hack, bro. Yeah, everyone wants to play semantics on Twitter. That wasn't a hack. That was Coinbase insiders giving away. Social engineering is a hack. They filed a form that they got hacked. You want to play semantics? Hack is a technical thing. Ugh. People like you, man. More negative drain on the channel. Ricky and Dr. Payne. Who gives a shit, dude? Like, is that really the type of thing that you want to... Is that really a hill you want to stand on? You would be way more worried if they were actually hacked? Social engineering is a hack. Bribing someone isn't a hack. I mean, okay, you're right. Who gives a shit, dude? Their data was released. You want to mince words? You want to play semantics? I've got more important things to do. Springsteen blasts corrupt Trump on stage. Is that's Springsteen? That looks more like that looks more like what's his face? Kid Rock. Yeah, Kid Rock. Surprised he doesn't have a cigarette. Him and who's that singer we watched yesterday doing the rooster? Got tattoos all over his body. He's definitely on the skinny shot. Those two dudes are always smoking a cigarette. He's friends with Trump. That's all news. Social engineering is a hack and a less sophisticated approach. I'd say it's worse than a technical hack. I agree that it's a hack. I think Dr. Payne could suck both their nuts. It's less sophisticated. I'd say it's worse. As I mentioned yesterday, technical support representatives in some foreign country like that, and there needs to be better data isolation. Like you shouldn't be able to call up some freaking low wage person in Malaysia or wherever the F they are, and that person has access to their address, their email, their phone number, their social security number, their bank accounts. No. There should be some. Why do they have bank account information? You know what I'm saying? Springsteen has a scorching case of TDS. Half of the concert, he was going off on Trump. They got to get some info, but now they have a bounty on their heads. Yeah, I mean, but they probably already sold your address. Did you get an email? Losing millions on a phone call from a scammer that losing money in your computer because of meaning. All right, Coinbase cooling down a little. Peaked at like 260, 265, 266. A microphone check. A microphone. How many companies have actually been hacked? Nothing burger? Say that to people that have had their identity stolen. They don't even do like the Coinbase. I don't know. They're not even doing that. They're just trying to get control of your account. Oh, Jesus. Now Jason's going to be a negative drain. Let's look at this stupid ass stock. Why is this up so much? They're just trying to get your password so they can log in. And then transfer your funds. If you don't have 2FA on your Coinbase, you're an idiot. Even with 2FA, you got to be careful though, because they can man in the middle attack you. No login without my YubiKey. Here's our daily reminder from.
Oh, good for you. And how was it?
I don't know if they can man in the middle a YubiKey. I don't think they can. Highly resistant, but not entirely immune. We've looked at this before. If you don't know how to use one by now, you've kind of deserved. You know, that's a dickhead move thing to say. Here's Dr. Payne on his soapbox. You have a separate laptop and cell phone that is strictly for crypto. That's hardcore. I was thinking about that earlier. Like when I'm rich enough, I'm just going to have a separate phone for crypto, I guess. I mean, it doesn't matter as much if you self-custody it. What happens if someone calls that cell phone? You never use a phone for crypto? Do I? Yeah. Like I'll log into an exchange and buy crypto and send money over to it. I mean, it's the same thing. You can't log in without my face. But they can clone your phone and shit, so you got to be careful. At the end of the day, you want to do all the things I've talked about. 2FAs and UB keys and pass keys. I bet Dr. Payne doesn't even know what a pass key is. And then self-custody. But self-custody is a whole different thing. That's like there's drawbacks to self-custody. They have your address. Why is space up today? No one cares. No one cares about your self-directed Roth. How did your investigations go, guys, on the self-directed Roth you wanted to do? Q1 earnings, so they had a good Q1. I mean, if you're close to break even, what's your break even point, Ricky? I am happy for you, bro. I want you to make money, but I told you not to get in the stock. I handed you on a silver platter. I said, do not invest in this stock. Sim swapping is the worst because it beats 2FA. It depends. You can lock it down. Yeah, you can lock down your sim. You can't get a sim sent to you unless you give them my PIN code. But you can also tell them not to ever mail it to you, that you have to show up in person. Can a sim swap circumvent Google Authenticator? Yeah, it has to be in person. So a SIM swap doesn't give you Google Authenticator. A SIM swap, but you want to make sure that you've turned your cloud sync off on it, because if they get a control of your Gmail, then you're screwed. But then your Gmail should be locked down with YubiKeys and shit too. Aleza says channel security guru. I mean, he knows his shit. I mean, how much of a guru is he though when he's telling the world? See, that's the thing, man. Like you tell everyone how you lock your shit down and then they know the angles to take. That's why I try to be a little bit generic, but it's all right. Only about 6 people are ever going to see that information. And I trust the people that are going to see it to not Go to where Velez lives in Kentucky. See what I did for you there, Velez? Don't tell anyone. Yeah, that's a big one. Let them come. I have a Mossberg to try out. Yeah, me too. Not a Mossberg, but it's a Mossberg. You know what I'm saying? It's a pumpy. I got a pumpy waiting. I got dogs that'll bark loud as shit. I got a rooster that'll start crowing. I don't know. I thought roosters were supposed to crow at dawn. I don't have a rooster. A neighbor has one that got one a couple days. And I would hear it around like 2:00 in the day. I don't hear it in the morning. I want the cat back. Let's put it that way. They might have put it in a more enclosed closure though, because it's not as loud as it was. If I would have got those new windows, it probably wouldn't be a problem. I probably should have got those windows because there's probably $5,000 more now. Yeah, no, I might as well. Like, we might as well be living in Tijuana. We live in California. There's not much of a difference anymore. This is weird. This cannot be real. Has anyone noticed that since I said I hate Taylor Swift, she's no longer hot? There is no way that's real. My cousin lives close enough that he says he can see their lights at night. Well, that's news no one cares. All right, Coinbase dipping a little. We never even really talk about crypto, did we? Bitcoin dominant 63. Bitcoin 103.5. Pretty boring. Cardano 77. It's pretty boring. Not much. I'm giving up, bro. I don't know if we're going to have a crazy run. I don't know if Cardano is going to get to new all-time highs. It beyond blows, bro. You ask questions. I asked questions, but you didn't read them. You did. I answered the rooster question. What question didn't I answer? Negative drain, Dr. Payne. I mean, we've been in Ramble time, but let's make it official. What's everyone's top 4 or 5 coins for this last leg? Ethereum, Cardano, Solana, Ondo, and Sui. There you go. Silver, 5 silver. Was that Ethereum, Cardano, Solana, Sui, and Ondo? There's 5 silver platters, bitch. Thank me later. 5 winner chicken dinners. Cardano should be over $1, I guess. I don't know. Bro, nothing's going on these. These are the only coin doing anything is Ondo. I mean, if it approaches its all-time high, it's going to be a gift that you should take and sell. There is nothing happening in crypto. We need like just a catalyst just so we can get out. We need the run to happen, but there is no real technological breakthroughs happening. Crypto is just the same tired narrative, and no projects are actually doing anything other than trying to become something. They're just like nonstop startups trying to get rich, trying to get crypto rich, trying to train, and you realize they just suck. You think it will run from now till July? Maybe. And if it's gonna run, it's gonna run into the last quarter. We recovered hard. I'm BTC XR. What do you mean? What am I talking about? Sweet recovered hard. I just listed that as a silver platter to get. Oh, I'm saying that they all suck. They do. They're not doing anything. Sweet is yes, I agree. But I'm saying there's nothing going on that like, oh, you got to be in it. We might not get the bull run. We might not get the bull run. And even if we do, it might not be that big. It might just be a small run that's what we're hoping for, to have a run and get out. These coins all suck dick. They're not doing anything, bro. Ondo's doing something, but they're not going to have it done soon. Sell Cardano and buy Sui? No, I'm not selling an asset that's in long-term capital gains to pay short-term capital taxes. Like if there's going to be a run, they're both going to go up, and I'm going to benefit. More than likely, I'm going to benefit from staying in ADA versus. I've already got some Sui. Jason? I don't trust Sui long-term. I don't trust any of them long-term. Including Cardano. Silver platters. You got that right. Are you saying Jason's the silver platter? Cardano not. How do you know? They might. There is a pathway where Cardano can fail. I hate to break it to you. I don't like. Dude, I am going to be so out of all these chains and all the Kool-Aid sipping. It doesn't even matter. My nuts are going to be orange. Exactly. Jason knows what's up. Jason knows what's up, bro. Me and Jason figured it out. The rest of you are chumps. Like a chump. Like a chump. Bunch of chumps in the house. Bunch of simp ass, trick ass marks. Like a chump. Velez knows. I recall Velez saying he wants to get at everything and only be in Bitcoin. That's a Ben Cohen move. Yeah, Ben Cohen's right. I don't know what to tell you. Bitcoin's the only one. You got people saying, no, Bitcoin's not going to survive if it's only a store of value. Are you retarded? Hopefully does an 8x. Yeah, sure. Whatever, bro. An 8x in Sui is not going to be life-changing. If I'm choosing what I want at 8x, I want it to be Cardano. And I don't think that's going to happen. That's a $5.50 Cardano. But I would take a 3 to 5x on Cardano, obviously. I mean, right now I'd take a 2x. No, it's not, but for me, it's a good gain. It's an okay gain. It would be icing on the cake. If SWE does an 8x, that means Cardano's doing something. That means Ethereum's doing something. A little bit of Ondo in my life. I mean, you got your leg down, Kurt. But it's not a layer 1. I'm a layer 1 Cardano Kool-Aid sipper. Cardano is doing nothing, dude. Tried to break out of its little thingy. Failing. Next stop, though, $1.80. According to my technical analysis. Tesla just saved a life. Good for them. How long would you last in a room with 100 chickens if you were given 10K each day? No fucking thank you. Yeah, exactly. They're defecating. No fucking way, bro. I wouldn't I'm not doing this for one day, dude. Those are roosters, too. And there's some roosters. I think. Maybe not. There is no shot, bro. Oh, the roosters? Yeah, there were roosters. This is some wannabe Mr. Beast shit. That's got to be hazardous for your health. I mean, I'd have to be in there for 2 days just to buy my windows, bro. Not going to happen. I can't smell, so there's that, but how does he go to the bathroom? Do they let him out to go to the bathroom? Do they let him out to eat, hopefully? He took 1 day reward. I would never do that. Steak and Shakes accepting Bitcoin. So apparently this is true. It's a pretty classless thing for a president to do and say. Chinese robot versus Tesla. Chinese robot's a little behind. But it's still pretty good, bro. Ondo can do a 15x? What kind of dumbass question is that? Can it? Sure. Will it? Who the fuck knows? Hacker checking my crypto balance on Coinbase. Not too happy. That's what's going to happen but they can transfer money from your bank account and buy some crypto and then send it off. Trump's other tweets, you draw the line at... No, he had another one on here talking about Bruce Springsteen. Like, dude, just fucking... Like, who cares? Let him... You look petty. Oh no, Diana's going to stop following me. I'm sure that happened the same day. Please do cardio. I wanted to do something, but I don't remember what now. Lie on your resume, lie in your interview, Google how to do your job if you get hired. Your boss doesn't know that they're doing either. Have your friend pretend to be your old boss. Lie on LinkedIn. What's your break even on space, Ricky? You control your spending and pour more into crypto. You don't need a 15x. 3x becomes much more satisfying. You're going to watch Segura's show. What's your break even on space, bitch? 515? What a dumbass you are. I told you not to buy that. I begged you not to buy that. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I hope this goes to $20. I hope this goes to new all-time highs. Well, that's not going to happen. How the hell was this a $1,200 stock at one point? What if it goes to 10? I'm not going to apologize, but I'll congratulate you. I hope it does go to 10. How about that? I won't apologize. I'm going to wish for it to go to 20. There's a gap here to fill at 1277. I hope you retire on space. I think it was a stupid thing to buy. You want a full-throated apology? I'll give you a full-throated dick. Oh, that was a drum, whatchamacallit. Oh, I was in that dog space. Yeah. That one was in play during COVID. Ricky's 4 years late to that bitch, Jason, huh? They were talking about that shit 4 years ago. Yeah, that's when it was all fucking insane. $1,200 during like post COVID. Maybe I was right on time. That's Ricky with the full throat. My neighbor's outside hearing this shit. She's gonna be like, what the hell is wrong with that dude? The owner of this property installed a speaker that plays Baby Shark theme in an attempt to deter homeless. I want to do that. I'm going to do that for my neighbors, for the dogs. Whenever the rooster crowing, I'm going to turn this on. Whenever the dogs are barking, I'm going to aim it at the neighbors. I think it's more of a whistle. Ha 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 ha. Ricky with the lame burn. Arch Manning, his arm is miles ahead. I mean, he's got the money for the best trainers in the world. I barely know the baby. The only reason I even know the Baby Shark song is because one of the dudes is nicknamed Baby Shark on Tasty Trade, and they play it every Thursday when they do trades from the research. Time to go to work, boys. Oh, Gladiator's talking about God candles again. Stop the truck, those Indian women. It's like the most viewed video of Shark. What? Okay. Look at my boy Shy. Dude's worth millions, tens of millions. I don't even know what he's getting paid. And he's working, grinding hard, bro. Gilgis. Shai signed a 5-year, 179 million contract in 2020. So his contract is going to be up. He is going to get a max contract, bro. $304 million. So it'll probably be more when he resigns. This guy's already worth over $100 million and putting in the work. I can do that. Worst trade in the history. One of the worst trades in the history of the NBA was the LA Clippers trading him up. Why is this even interesting? Because he's grinding. He's working hard. He's already worth hundreds of millions. It would be easy for him to just phone it in. Cash, just take the cash. And no, he's probably going to win MVP. And this was before the season. I'm respect. That's not. Bitch, you couldn't even hop over this if it was 2 inches off the. You couldn't do this if it was 6 inches off the ground. And I'm sure he's doing that for many, many reps, plus the bike, plus all the other shit. What exercise are you doing, bro? I've been working harder than ever lately. Look how low they are when he did it sideways. Are you crazy? You couldn't jump over that, dude. I bet you $20 you couldn't do what he just did. That's 30 some. That's probably like, wait, let me think about that. How high off the ground is that? Probably about 36 inches off the ground. You couldn't do that, bro. Easy. I want a piece of that bet. I'm on pain side. Yeah, okay. You couldn't do it either, Ricky. The doctor is smart and measured. He's going to be found wanting. Space check. We're going to add this to the list so we can keep tabs and hopefully Ricky can make some money. I'm rooting for you, Ricky. How's UNH doing? Catching a bid. What did you say? 515? Yeah, 515. They are fooling me. Who's fooling me? You ever watch that anthology guy that checks ego? No. I've watched that janitor go around throwing around weights. Anatoly? Yeah, Anatoly. Yeah. Bitch, I'm the one that showed you Anatoly. Yes. Oh my goodness. I'm so tired of you guys trying to take credit. I told you go look at him jumping sideways. Jason was the first to link it. Yeah, we watched him a long time ago. And you rhymed off his bite. You can't even do. I'm assuming you're saying that wrong on purpose. Trying to be clever. I remember it like it was yesterday. We were watching Anatoly and Jason making his little comments. I know that was the first day Jason ever saw that guy. I know it for a fact. And we pointed out that he's actually a world-class strength. Mm-hmm. I wasn't here for that discussion, but what about Trump and his gift of who cares? I haven't seen it though. He's not getting it for personal use. Presidents can't get gifts. So it would be it's owned by the it would be owned by the United States. Yeah, I don't care. Trump's doing some really good stuff. Are you there, Diana? Trump is getting some respect from other countries. He's doing like he put his dick on the table. It's a house inside that plane. Who cares? Who gives a shit? Good for Trump and whoever becomes president and gets to use it next. Qatar's gift to Trump is an unsold plane it's been trying to dump for years. House Dems open investigation and Trump's accepted. What a waste of fucking taxpayer dollars. All presidents get gifts, but they stay in possession of the government. They don't keep them when they're done being president. You see people presidents getting gifts every time they go somewhere. They get a fucking gift. Where's the pictures of the inside, dude? Qatar inside. A crazy gift? Okay. Jesus Christ. Everyone's a paywall. One of the ex-president got a... Bro, they all get crazy gifts. But they stay in possession of the government. Ask Gronk. These Fs are all crooked. No, it's common. Like, we give them gifts too, dude. It's common to... I'm curious if it's crazier than past gifts. That's a crazy gift. I guess. But I don't... Whatever, dude. That's probably the craziest gift by far. But who cares? It's a sign of respect. And again, it's not Trump's plane. You guys are a bunch of simps. Yeah, Trump takes it to the next level, that's for sure. I'm sure there's shady shit going on. Loves the test browners. I'm sure there's shady deals going under the table with Trump and his family. And I mean, you heard it with the Bidens and Halliburton and Ukraine and Bush and oil and shit. You really think Trump Trump's got more experience doing all that shady shit. Plus, he knows he can get away with more. I mean, the dude's a felon and he's president. He'll sue people. He is ruthless. Yeah, he knows. He doesn't care. He gives 0 Fs, bro. So I mean, you gotta take the good with the bad. The facts of life. Trump exploits. Yeah, he exploits loopholes like nobody. He's got a team of some of the best lawyers on the planet just exploiting, looking for chinks in the armor. I wonder if that got me in trouble with the YouTube algorithm. Space moving. Coinbase moving. How's Hood doing? Inglewood, up to no good. The account's looking pretty tasty. I was thinking about selling Coinbase today and buying Tesla. But we will continue to let this go for now. Maybe we can get a nice boost in Coinbase with a nice little pullback in Tesla. Ethereum 2600. A lot of politicians go into this wanting to change the world, wanting to be good, but it's almost impossible not to be corrupted once you get to the higher levels. Too much money and power. Bitcoin over 104,000 again. Let's see if we can, I mean, we're over the Fibby term limits. Whatever. We're over that Fibby line that we talked about. We're holding it. That's good. It is really good that it has lost it, but continues to find support. I don't know what it's going to take to get a next leg. Bitcoin could pump on the next leg up with no real news. Term limits get money out of politics? Not really. If we break 105, you're going to stream? Yeah. We break 105, I'll stream. Monday morning, 6:30 a.m. All right, everyone. It's a No Right Friday. We break 110 this weekend. I'll think about it. 10 likes. Thank you, everyone. You guys brought the heat. If space breaks 7, you're going to stream. I will stream if space breaks 7. Whatever, if space breaks 7, like whenever the next 6:30 a.m. stream is, I'll be streaming Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. PST. Be there. You're in F Square. Have a great week.